welcome, guys. We have 2 more minutes to go. Good afternoon, Mr. Joseph. Thank you for locking in. Say hi to your family. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, welcome, guys, to another episode of Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. Thank you again for logging in. Thank you for all who's watching right now, for supporting me for over a year now, and we're still here doing our thing. So I'd just like to say thank you. So let's get started. How y'all doing this week? Hope you are having a wonderful day like I am. It's been a bit cool and rainy. We had some kind of weather. I mean, just hoping for some better weather soon, All right. So, let's get started. Father, thank you for your peace and joy that rules and guide our heart. As I put my faith and trust in you, you make a way where there is no way. Help me to see myself and other people as you see us, as imperfect humans. I believe in you, Jesus. I believe that you are Lord. You are the God Most High. You are the creator of the heavens and earth. You have never forsaken those who seek you. You have never let me down. I can do all things through you, for you are the source of my strength. I want everything I do honor you. Guide my prayers by the truth of your words, so my prayers and supplication may be in accordance with your will. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So that was my little prayer for us for this week. And, thanking God again for another week, another blessed day. So, my word of the week. Remember, every week I give you guys a word. My word for today is distinguish. To notice or recognize a difference between people and things. To make someone or something different or special in some way. To see or hear someone or something clearly. Again, my word of the week for you guys is distinguish. So now my health topic, remember I'm not a doctor, guys, but you know, I believe in good health, good eating, and everything. Thank you for locking in, Abigail. Thank you, Jason. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing okay, Jason. Staying warm. Hello, Anthony. All right. Get enough sleep. The importance of getting enough quality sleep cannot be overstated. Hi, Afisha. Poor sleep can drive insulin resistance, can disrupt your appetite hormones, and reduce your physical and mental performance. What's more, poor sleep is one of the strongest individual risk factors of weight gain and obesity. People who do not get enough sleep tend to make food choices that are higher in fat, sugar, and calories, potentially leading to unwanted weight gain. Feed your gut bacteria. The bacteria in your gut, collectively called the gut microbiota, are incredibly important for your overall health. A disruption in the gut bacteria is linked to some chronic diseases, including obesity and a myriad of digestive problem. Rousseau. Good ways to improve gut health include eating probiotic food like yogurt, saturated, taking probiotic supplement when indicated, and eating plenty of fiber. Notably, fiber serves as prebiotic or a food source for your gut bacteria. Stay hydrated. Hydration is important and often overlooked mark of health. Staying hydrated helps ensure that your body is functioning and that your blood volume is sufficient. Drinking water is the best way to stay hydrated, as it is free of calorie, sugar, and any additives. Although there is no set amount that everyone needs per day, aim to drink enough so that your thirst is adequately quenched. I know a lot of people has issue with drinking water, but drinking water helps your skin. It really is good for you. I know a lot of people say sometimes that they really cannot drink water and stuff, but drinking water is really good for a lot of things. All right? Don't eat heavily canned meats. Meat can be a nutritious and healthy part of your diet. It's very high in protein and a rich source of nutrients. However, problems occur when meat is charred or burnt. This charring can lead to the formation of harmful compounds that may increase your risk for certain cancers. When you cook meat, try not to char or burn it. Additionally, limit your consumption of red and processed meat, like lunch meats and bacon, as they are like to overall cancer risk and colon cancer risk. Ooh, didn't know that. But I know they say red meat is not healthy. I like a little red meat at times, but not too much of it. Too much of anything is not good, right? Avoid bright lights before sleep. When you are exposed to bright lights, which contain blue light wavelengths in the evening, it may disrupt your production of sleep hormones, melatonin. Some ways to help reduce your blue light exposure is to wear blue light blocking glasses, especially if you use a computer or a digital screen for long periods of time, and avoid digital screens for 30 minutes to an hour before going to bed. This can help your body better produce melatonin naturally as evening progresses. Help you sleep better. So that's my health tip for today, guys. To avoid bright lights before sleep. Don't eat heavily charred meats. Stay hydrated. Get enough sleep. And feed your gut bacteria. I hope that this health tip serves you guys as a purpose. And hi Afia, good night. And you know, just stay healthy, guys. Even if you walk 5-10 minutes, that helps your body, you know. Any little exercise is always good for your body, right? Again, I'm not a doctor, guys. I'm reading from Google. So if you have any serious issues, you know you have to see a physician, right? So tonight I'm going to bring on my guest for you guys. His name is Sherwin Hoyte. He is an ex-detective from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. And we're going to talk a little bit today about security awareness. I think it's important, especially because when I look around, I normally see people unaware of their surroundings, and they don't really pay attention. And I think it's very important to, you know, maybe he could give us some signs and different things, what to look for, you know, and sometimes we don't know. Good night, Jolene. Good night. Thank you for locking in. Sometimes we don't look at signs, and I think it's very important to look at signs, you know, with people, with the things, the way how we walk, the way how we talk. I know some of us leave home early in the morning, just to be more cognizant of our surroundings. And he's very versed and experienced, so I'm going to bring him on. Let me get him. Good night, Dan. Good night. Hi, Betty Ann. Hi. Hello? Sure, when you hear me? You see me? You're not logged on? Alright, so you want me to bring you on, I can bring you on WhatsApp. You want to do it that way? Yeah, well, I sent you the request. No, well, remember, I now log on now. Hi, Keisha. I did send it just now. Look at it and see. You got it? Alright, so I guess I'll just bring you on WhatsApp. Alright? Okay, cool. Yeah, guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. All right, good. I'm seeing you. Hold 1 second. Let me hear talk. Let me see the volume if it's good. No, I find that your song is soft. Hold 1 second. One moment. Yeah, no, from on my end. Hold on. Okay, yeah, hold on, man. 1 minute. My volume well. All right, go again. Testing.
Testing 1, 2.
Yes, yes, you're good. Okay, hold 1 second. Oh, Dane was telling you press the green icon, but that's all right. We have you here. We'll work with this. All right. Okay. Yes. All right, guys. So wait. Let me play your theme song is Sharp I have for you. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Motivational Monday, Mr. Hoyte. Thank you for taking the time to hang with us. Just bringing awareness, bringing the love. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, my name is Sherwin Hoyte. I'm originally from Trinidad, everybody knows. I was a detective there before coming into the United States. I actually came here to go to school to the FBI, and I am here 30 years later. So I was sidetracked, but for reasons beyond. But with the knowledge that I have coming from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, it has helped me tremendously to this day. So kudos to everybody that wore the gray and blue or the blue right now. And as we are on that note, I would like to mention that we have been losing almost every day 1 or 2 officers, and I want to thank them for their service.
Right.
Now I'm 27 years with Delta Airlines. This is my 3rd department in the tower, and this is where all the knowledge is in the operations.
Right.
It is a privilege to be there. As you know, it is very competitive, and for you to be there and last there so long is a triumph by itself. You could see that you're holding your own, and it's a pleasure to work there.
Right.
So that's where we are.
Good. So do you consider yourself an attentive person?
I would say I somewhat lean towards being meticulous. I like to go by the book. I like to do things the right way. And if you deviate, that's not the way I go.
Okay.
So people know me for that. I go the straight and narrow way.
So with the years, what age you started the police service in Trinidad? What year? Or what age?
At the right age.
Well, how many years you served?
I went in there at 18 years old. I turned 19 in there. I was young. And again, another accomplishment, I became a detective at 21. What does that tell you?
That tells me a lot about you, sir.
All right. I moved into the ranks of detective very early. And my method has helped me, and I don't deviate from that. I like the way that I move. I move the same way that I moved many years ago, and that has kept me alive to this day. So it's not going to change.
So what motto or what motivates you to keep going?
The love for people. Helping people is what keeps me going. If I could help one person a day, I've done something that, a lot of other people probably have not even done in their whole lifetime. Most people are selfish these days.
Yes.
They're very selfish. But I like to help people. That is my motivation. I might not have the money to give them in the hundreds and thousands, but what I do has no monetary attachment to it. It is infinity.
Right. So, about security awareness, what do you have to say about this? What do you want to tell us as young lady or ladies and gentlemen out here on a daily basis? What advice you can give us? Good afternoon, Showtime.
First to begin, let's identify what is safety awareness.
Yes.
So the definition of safety awareness is the habit of thinking about the chance that someone can get hurt or property damage before a task is started. That is the definition. Having policies and guidelines in place, that's not enough.
Right.
You need to make sure that everyone is aware of them.
Right.
And that they think about safety in everything that they do.
Right.
That is safety awareness. You have to first define it. What I would like to see, especially with what is going on in the world today, a lot of women need to be aware of their surroundings.
Right.
They need to be aware. They have to learn body language. You have to learn what they call the street. You have to learn how people move. When somebody is about to do something, your hip moves first. You gotta look at these things. Look at the person's eye. Look at the hip. If they're about to strike, the hips are going to move first. You have to learn these things. All these things come with martial arts as well.
Right.
So you take those elements and you put them together and you make them work for you. You gotta look around, put your back to the wall. Don't leave yourself exposed. Right now in Trinidad, there's a lot of home invasions.
Right.
People are relaxing. I just saw a video with in Woodbrook.
Yeah, I saw it.
Family relaxing in the yard. All of a sudden, here comes two people hopping over the wall.
Yes.
They lost the element of surprise. They weren't prepared.
No.
They walked them inside at gunpoint, took what they needed, jumped over the wall, and they were gone.
Right.
Had they been aware and probably have a dog, a Rottweiler, one of those big dogs in their yard, ready to shoot them on these people, they would never come in that wall.
Right.
So you have to be prepared for the action before it happens.
Right. Right.
You gotta be aware of your surroundings.
Good night, Juan. So let me ask you, dealing with crime, right, in Trinidad, we have seen a spike in crime. What have you, I mean, I know you've been up here years now. What you think Trinidad could do better in terms of crime?
Alright, so when I was there serving, I had somewhat projected myself 10, 15 years ahead of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need to go back to basic 101. The police need to be out there visible on the street.
Right.
You don't see that anymore. You need to be doing foot patrols. We used to have 3-4 people in a car will take two and put them out, and the other two will drive around. So you have a presence both on foot and mobile.
Right.
They need to go back to basic if they need to challenge and keep ahead of this game.
Right.
They need to be more forceful. Some of these police want to be bandits and police at the same time.
Right.
That is not going to work. You need to weed them out of there.
Right.
We need people that mean business.
Right.
Because, not to boast, but my personal vehicle, if it drives down the street, I'm not always in it, but people used to climb walls and jump under to hide and do whatever they had to do, and I'm not even in the car.
Right.
This is where we need to go back to respect.
Right.
When there's no respect in the police service, the public no longer respect them, and they might have had a part to do with this because they have done so many underhandedness, not all of them,
Right.
that their trust is broken.
Right.
They need to get back that trust, the public trust. They're going to work on that.
Did you serve in Barrow's time?
Oh, yes.
So you train under...
The tactical unit. Before becoming that's where I got somebody saw the way that I operated and decided they want me to work with them and snatched me out of the tactical unit. And that's how I became a detective.
Okay. So by being a detective now, have you ever felt any kind of fear for your life during your service?
To tell you the truth, the only thing that I feared was losing my mom.
Okay.
I threw all fear out. And that's something that you need to do when you're wearing the uniform. You cannot be afraid. My fear was seeing my mother close her eyes. That was my greatest fear.
Right.
So, anybody out there who think that I'm afraid of them, that's not going to happen.
Right.
I'm going to mean head first.
Right.
No fear.
You're fearless.
That is the way you're supposed to be.
Right. Coming back now to the current situation, what do you think about the Minister of Security, Mr. Fitzgerald Hines? What are your views on him?
Well, Mr. Fitzgerald Hines, I have the greatest respect for because he was one of the drill instructors that helped mold me to what I am today.
Okay, congratulations.
The respect I have for him has never changed. He has his views. He's going to take what he knows and put it to work in the portfolio in which he's serving right now. A very intelligent guy. Very, very intelligent guy. He doesn't make moves like that. He's very meticulous.
Okay. And one more thing on the government, because I don't really want to talk about them much, but what you think about Gary Griffith? Do you think he was doing a great job?
Gary Griffith, even though he was a soldier, I have the highest respect for him because he took on a task that he knew nothing about, was able to grasp all he could from the people that he surrounded himself with, and was able to perform at a very high level. Unfortunate that whatever the courts view his position to be, null and void, and the whole process to start all over again. It's unfortunate because now the blind is leading the blind.
Right.
This guy, they did this wrong. They should not have done that to him. Because he has proven to be, able to hold the position and perform.
Right.
He might have an orthodox way of doing things, which is like responding to WhatsApp people challenging people. He might have an unorthodox way of doing things, but the job was getting done. And he had the respect of his juniors and ministers and all who he surrounded himself with.
Yes.
I think he did a very good job.
So let me ask you.
I will sign him up again if need be.
So let me ask you a question. If you was the minister of national security, how would you have handled things? Flipping the coin for you. Flipping the coin. What do you think they can do to enhance a better Trinidad and Tobago?
What they need to do is they need to get behind the military personnel. These guys go out there and put their lives in line every day.
Right.
When something happens, don't be too quick to judge and throw them in front of the open court. You need to be somewhere there supporting them along the way. Because when you break the morale of these people, and your protective services, your defense system is no longer there.
Right.
You have to boost the morale of the security forces, give them what they need, not what they want.
Right.
Support their needs. And what they need is a government behind them.
Okay.
That's what they need.
Okay. All right, that's good. So what is the most challenging situation you have experienced as a police officer or as a detective?
I had an encounter with a well-known individual who is well known to the police, and we went to pay him a visit.
Mm-hmm.
It so happened that the guy was very quick. He observed the environs, realized that the people that were advancing towards him looked like police.
Right.
And he took off. I took off behind him. We fell off an embankment together. 7 feet.
Wow.
To the ground. And the only thing that protected us from probably damaging our spines or really getting hurt,
yeah,
the clotheslines that were in the area is what cushioned the fall.
Right.
However, when we got on the ground, I had to make a split-second decision because I had my gun in his head. So I had to make a split-second decision because it's a life and death decision.
Right.
But if I had pulled that trigger, he would no longer be here.
Right.
That, for me, was the most challenging thing I ever had to do.
Wow. So what strategies do you use to diffuse high tension situations? Or have you ever been in a position like that?
Oh, I've been in many of those situations. I have learned to diffuse situations because when you see, being trained is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a question you're coming with, and I'm ready for it because I know it's going to be coming. As a trained individual, you have to carry yourself in a particular way.
Right.
Right? When you carry yourself in a particular way, if you see something that's going to explode in your face and you can stop it, you diffuse it. And so one of the situations I had was where I had to explain to somebody, listen, what if me and you engage into a battle here right now, excuse me?
Yeah.
It's exactly what they want. don't want to end up in prison, I don't want to end up in prison. That's where they want us to be.
Right.
So let's not forget.
Right.
It's not that serious. We need to bring it down 100.
Right.
Let's talk about this. Where did I go wrong? Did I disrespect you? Maybe something you did triggered me to react the way I did. But let's start all over again. I've had situations where, and even today, I can walk into any area and people will offer to buy me a drink. The only thing I tell them is let me open it myself. That's my only rule.
Why is that, sir?
Because that's just me.
Okay.
I like to open drinks for myself. I don't want any drink in a glass.
Sounding like you don't. You're sounding like you don't. You're sounding like you don't trust people.
Well, it's not that you don't trust people. Safety awareness.
Right.
That's all it is. Keep it real.
Yes.
I'm still associating with you. I'm still having a good time. I want to be in control of my own destiny.
Yes, I understand. All right. So, have you ever saved a person's life?
Oh, many times.
Mm.
Many
Do you
times.
have a memorable situation?
Yeah, I saved a guy from himself. I had to shoot him, but that was saving him from himself because he had. Do you know the size of an ice pick that they use in the cold storage places?
Yeah.
That thing is really
Long, yeah.
Right. Well, he was advancing towards me with one of those. And I had to put him down.
Right.
But I saved him from himself. Or he could have been somewhere else.
Right.
But he's still with it.
Right.
So there's a lot more of those, but I don't want to come off like I'm the bad guy because I'm not the bad guy.
Right.
Yeah. And I'll tell you another thing. Every country in the world have a hit squad.
Mm-hmm.
In Trinidad, it was a flying squad.
Right.
When this minister under UNC disbanded the flying squad, all hell broke loose.
Right.
But if you notice, every country around the world have a unit that will move in and clean up and disappear.
Right. Yeah.
We need to go back to that. They have to have some semblance of respect. So they gotta respect somebody.
Right.
They have to go back to putting people on the most wanted list.
Right.
So that when they get on that most wanted list, that is like I don't even want to say. Once you make that list, it's like the American top 40.
Right. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they need to get people back on those kind of situations to get things under control.
Right.
Even here in New York, see how New York is getting out of control?
Yeah. Yeah. Very out of control.
The mayor is about to put back that ghost unit that used to go around and put the fear of God in people.
Right.
That unit is coming back.
Right. They need it.
They have to respect somebody.
Yeah. They need it. And I think too, it's too much crime. What you have to say about the crime now, like in the subways and different thing with people just pushing you down there, and you walk in the street and people want to violate you. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, crime has always been there. It is just that the people that report it are downplaying it, and it's being downplayed for a reason, so that they don't panic the public. But things have always been at a level which needed to be addressed a long time ago.
Right.
So if they don't get that under control, people are not going to want to ride the trains. That's a source of income that this city needs. You need people to be riding the train. You need that money. That money helps to do a lot of things. A lot of people are not aware. The money that we make here in this New York City helps to run other states in this 50 United States.
Right.
They need to get that crime under control. They have to, again, I remember back in the days, in the early 90s, they used to have cops in the subway peeping through holes in the wall. And when a crime is being committed, they're right there on spot
Right.
to hold someone.
Right.
They gotta go back to peeping through those holes.
Right.
They gotta get back undercover people acting as vagrants or whatever out there. That whatever that needs to be done, needs to be done.
Right.
It
Wow.
is out of control. This is wild, wild west now.
Yeah. So what advice you have for the young ladies who leave the house very early in the morning? You know, we come outside to go in our vehicles. I mean, I have a habit of watching around first before I get into my vehicle. But for the person who walks to the train or walks to get a cab, what advice do you have for them? And what weapon or what protection can a young person have, or what we allowed here?
Well, you live right now in New York State at the right age of 18 and above, you are allowed to carry mace legally.
Okay.
You need to carry a mace. In addition to that, there are these alarms that you can put onto to the outside of your pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
That when it goes off, it makes such a noise that it will wake up an entire neighborhood. You
Really?
need to have something that, yes, go onto Amazon. You need to get these devices that sound off very loud that will wake the neighborhood, and that could save your life.
Right.
Another thing is, do not walk one route every day.
Right.
Switch your routes. Do something different. Don't go the same way every day. They're gonna be able to mark the way you do things.
Right.
You need to switch things up ever so often.
Wow.
Change up your route. Take the bus. Take the train. Take an Uber. Don't do one thing over and over again.
Right.
It's easy for them to do. There are these new devices. It's like a GPS device that you can have on you, that your family can track you.
Right.
Put on your location on your phone. When you move, someone of your relatives can know exactly where you are.
Right.
Use the tools that are readily available to you. Google.
Yes.
Switch on your location. Talk to somebody while you're walking. You
Right.
don't have to. And please stop putting the phone in your ears. Invest in an earpiece.
Yes.
Put away the phone. You're making yourself a target.
Right.
Put the phone away and purchase an earpiece. You can be walking. Your hands are available.
Right.
Nothing to obstruct you. And you're able to communicate while you're walking. Talk to somebody while you walk. If something happens, you let them know what's going on. They know the last location that they had a conversation with you.
Right. Right.
That could be a very, very important piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, because I realized that there are a lot of young ladies missing. I mean, a lot of people goes missing every day. But I mean, if they invest in some gadgets, as you say, and I know you're a gadget person and you know the latest stuff that we can get, you know, it could save a life. It could really, really save a life.
Yeah, you gotta have something out there. There are the police patrols that they have. The one that opens out with a piece of metal at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very, very It's a perfect piece of equipment that you can carry in your purse.
Wow.
You draw that out, it extends, and you have a weapon readily and available.
Right.
And it's very small and compact that you can put it away in your pocketbook. But you have to have something.
So all this stuff you're talking about, we can get it on Google or Amazon.
You can go to Amazon, you can go to a security store.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff there you can purchase.
To keep ourselves safe.
Gotta be safe. You gotta be safe. Stop dressing too revealing. Men are hunters. You don't want to attract the wrong hunter because a hunter goes after a prey. You don't want to make yourself into a prey.
Right.
Stop revealing too much of your body because that men get attracted to that.
Right.
Cover yourself up.
Right. Yeah, these young ladies these days don't know to cover themselves up. They want to show everything.
Everybody wants them. They think they have the best belly button in the world, all of them. I've never seen another belly button in my life.
Yes.
Their belly button is the best ever. Come on now.
Yes.
In the winter,
Yes.
summer, they still want to have the belly button out there.
Jason is asking a question. He said, Hoyte, can I get a pistol from Amazon?
Yeah, you can get a pistol from Amazon, but the NYPD will be delivering it.
So, on that note, Hoyte, I know you have a license to carry, obviously, and how you was telling me something that you only draw your gun when you're going to shoot. That's what you say?
Yes.
Okay, so explain that.
Because that is part of the training. They tell you that your weapon is only to be drawn for a specific reason and a purpose. When it comes out, it's supposed to be making a loud noise before you put it back.
Right.
You don't pull your weapon just to show it off.
Right.
You must be in either danger, property in danger, or somebody else's life is in danger. The law covers you on those three basic aspects.
Right.
If somebody else's life is in danger, your life in danger, or property.
Okay.
You don't go around pretending to be superhero.
Right.
But that's why I always believe that people need to be trained before you issue them. Well, that's exactly what they do now. They want you to go through a training process before they actually give you something to move around with.
Right. But New York State is not a state for people to really have license to carry like Florida or Atlanta, correct?
Well, New York does have carry permits, but it's much more difficult
to get one.
To acquire. It's not impossible. It's a little bit of hurdles that you need to go over before you can acquire that.
Okay. All right. I see. So every state have their own law regarding to license to carry.
But there's something called blue laws.
Mm-hmm.
The blue laws are laws that are similar in nature. Certain states carry the same laws, vary from state to state.
Right.
But there are blue laws that are similar in nature per verbum. The same penalty applies, the same everything. But there's not a lot of them. But there are quite a few laws that each state have similarities when it comes to that.
Right. I have another question here from Jason. Do you still carry your weapon from Trinidad? I think he's probably asking you if you have license to carry in Trinidad when you're there.
On the advice of my lawyer, I will refuse to answer that question.
But it's similar like when you in Trinidad as an ex-police or whatever, you still go through that process if you want a license to carry, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And they keep your weapon, your gun or whatever, right?
But there's a process.
Okay, all right. So there's a process to that. All right.
Yes.
Good. So, what advice you have for anybody out there? What would you like to tell them?
I like to tell them that life is short. You gotta be smart. You gotta think outside of the box. You gotta use what is called logical thinking.
Logical thinking, you say, right? Okay.
Logical thinking.
Yes.
You're not thinking like the ordinary person. You're thinking in the reverse. You're using logic. If something makes sense, you go with that. Because it is the logical thing to do.
Right.
So that's what they call logical thinking.
Right.
The judges out there use something what they call the ordinary man syndrome. A lot of people will want to know, well, what is the ordinary man syndrome?
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
The judge will ask the question, what would the ordinary man do in a situation like this?
Right.
And according to the answer, that is the direction in which the judge will go. Because the ordinary man is not going to do things other than the way they know, in layman terms.
Right.
The ordinary way of thinking.
Right.
It is not logical, but it is the ordinary way of thinking. It is what the masses will do.
Right.
So when the judge uses that terminology, you know you're going to jail. Because according to the crime that you commit, it is not something that the ordinary man is going to do. That's the reasoning behind it.
Right. Good to know. Good to know.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good tip there. Good tip. All right.
Now, I normally charge for this type of information.
Oh, really? So guess what? We reached the segment now that I have here. It's a trivia. So we either going to ditch it or we're going to keep it. All right. So I'm going to ask you a few of questions and you tell me if you want to ditch it or if you want to keep it. Right?
Okay.
Bacon shark or doubles?
Bacon shark.
All right. Rice and peas or pilau? Pilau. Oh, I know it would have been pilau, right?
Right?
All right. Silent party headphones or backyard jam? You know the silent party? You just put on these headphones and you listen to your headphones when you go into these party. Or a backyard jam. Which one?
What is this song you was playing today?
Oh,
You lose weight if you look through my phone?
yeah.
The jam, right? The backyard jam, right?
Yes. Okay, backyard jam. All right. Okay. Next. Spandex bodysuit or batty rider?
Again, I don't want to contradict myself because I just say to cover up.
Yes. But it's just a trivia. What? You know, bodysuit or batty rider?
I will go with the everybody should.
Abigail here want to say Matty right. Oh God. That was Abigail's question, eh? Okay. Yes. All right. Here, Dana, you're speechless. Dana says speechless. Here. Yeah, Abigail, I see that. Yes, Abigail, he's speechless. All right. Scotch or vodka?
Vodka.
Okay. Toko or Miaro?
Miaro.
Look at you. Chicken or beef? Chicken. Classy dressing or casual?
I'm a classy.
I know you are. Okay, hear this one. Clean shoes or dirty sneakers?
You know I don't play that.
I know.
I don't play that.
I know.
That thing built in me. I cannot look down and see a dirty shoes. It's like my car can be dirty. I just can't do it. If you look at me right now, I can't wash that, you know.
Hey, snow. We having snow, God.
Exactly.
Okay.
I hate a dirty car and a dirty shoe.
And that tells a lot about a person, eh?
Right. I went to the post office the other day,
Mm.
and the lady came out to show me which one of the envelopes I should be using.
Right.
She so happened to look down at my shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Oh my God, my grandmother always used to say, when a man have his shoes clean, that is a good man." I said, "Wow." You see the other day?
Yeah, no,
She came outside and made that observation that my shoes all clean.
Yeah, but you know, your shoes always on point. You're always on point. That's why I have to bring that for you. I know what was the answer, but I still have to ask you. All right. Yes. Okay. Android phone or iPhone?
Android. I leave all them iPhone for the Rasta man and them.
What?
I. That's for them Rasta man. I know Rasta.
All right. New Year's or Republic Day?
New Year's.
Yeah, that's a special time.
Yeah, man.
Sponge cake or fruit cake?
Fruit cake. I don't mean we fruity tooty, eh?
I know. Okay, this one is interesting. Guns or knives?
Well, there's a saying, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Okay, and the last one is Venice or Grenada?
Venice. I love Venice.
I know.
Yeah. I hate the pizza, but I love Venice. I get Mario's pizza better than the pizza in Venice. They have other things going for them, you know?
Yeah. But you was a fun sport. You know.
Thank you.
And it's always a pleasure just here sending love and giving people encouragement on a Monday, letting them know that to be aware of the surroundings, to be cognizant, to watch around, to stop be wearing these earphones in your phone, walking nonchalant,
The jewelry outside, where everybody could see it.
Yeah.
You're making yourself a target.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop wearing all the jewelry.
Yeah.
All these fancy bracelets. Get some Pandora. They know it's Pandora and it ain't that expensive, but they ain't gonna rob you. You ever hear anybody rob a Pandora?
No.
Alright then.
No.
Wear some Pandora.
Yeah.
You wanna wear these even linked, and some of them is not even real.
Right.
You can lose your life for a piece of garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
For garbage?
Yeah. I mean, well, I hope somebody gets something from our topic tonight. It's always a pleasure having you on, talking about the issues that affect our daily lives. And where each one can always teach one something.
Yeah, but you know what I would like to see? You remember the days when we were growing up, we used to have blocko?
Yes.
Where one person could have come from another neighborhood into your neighborhood and have a good time?
Yeah.
I would like to see a return of that. The country has to make a return. They got to do a whole 360 to get back there.
Yeah, they do.
But pray. They need to pray.
Yeah.
This pandemic we're going through here, God is doing things for us to be able to acknowledge Him.
Right.
And this is one way of getting our attention.
Yes.
And people are moving away from prayer.
Yeah.
They need to pray.
Yeah,
The Jews is pray. So I was listening to a pastor, and the pastor said that we pray once or twice a day, and we feel that's too much.
Right.
The Jews pray in the morning, in the midday, in the afternoon, sunshine, in the evening, and in the night. Every time you turn around, they pray. The Muslim praying 3-4 times a day.
Right.
But we praying twice, and we think that we praying. No. There's a whole thing, and I said it today. You pray in season, out of season, to catch the right season.
Right. Yeah.
People need to pray. You don't just go outside there.
Yes.
You gotta ask God for guidance.
Yes.
My father used to, and I used to ask him, "What are you doing, Daddy? What are you doing?" He would make the sign of the cross when he's putting his shoes on his foot.
Right.
You know what the answer was? Tell me what you think his answer was.
Protecting himself, going out there.
No, he said your foot just put you in trouble. That was his answer. Wow. Your foot put you in trouble. But when he put it on his shoe, he used to make the sign of the cross. Because it's your foot that will lead you into trouble.
Yeah.
So they could take that one and run with it.
Yeah. Your foot does lead you into trouble.
Your foot leads you into the trouble.
Yes. And Jason have to be funny. He's saying, "Hoyte, can I borrow your chain?"
Oh, he likes the chain, eh?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing?
No. He watching, he listening, Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sherwin, I just wanted you to come on and spread that love and the awareness of safety and security. Just positivity.
Yeah, and when you go in places, try not to have to go into your wallet where all your money is. Try to have a smaller portion of money that if you have to readily pay for something, you don't have to go into your pocketbook and pull out the whole wallet with your money and your credit cards and your whole life.
Right.
Pull out the money from a smaller area to pay for something.
Right.
You're making yourself a target again. Because they could snatch the wallet and run, and now you have a problem. You have to go get back all your social security. I don't know why you're walking with your social security. You're supposed to memorize that.
Exactly.
Don't be walking around with your social security.
Even the green card too. The green card they walk around with. I don't understand.
Green card, driver's license, obviously.
Yeah.
Non-driver's license. But it has certain things that take a while for you to get them back.
Yeah.
You don't want to be walking around with that. Get a vault. Put it in a vault.
Right.
They have vaults selling all over the place. Walmart, Target, BJ's.
Yes.
Buy a vault.
And keep all the documents safe.
Yeah.
It's good to in case of fire, water or fire,
Water or fire.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
But they're pulling out their whole wallet.
Yeah, I know.
That's not good.
No, it isn't.
Look left, look right. They teach you that when you were small, before you learn to cross the road.
Yeah.
I told you gotta go back to basic. Look left, look back, make sure nobody ain't following you.
Yeah.
If you feel you're being followed, and never go home straight. A lot of people don't know that.
Uh-huh.
You must never go home straight.
So how they must go?
Always deviate.
Go around the corner.
Never
Go on next side.
home. Yeah, never go directly home. Because you don't know who's following you.
Right.
So you break that, stop somewhere, assess your situation, and you go up again.
Yeah.
You don't go home straight.
Yeah, people have to be aware.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart out there.
Yes. Good information. Sherwin saying good information.
Make sure when you're driving, well, my vehicle, when I drive off, the doors automatically lock.
Lock, right.
The minute I drive off, match that gas, click, the doors lock.
Right.
And I tend to feel that all cars are like that, but
Yeah.
I got a rude awakening where I have to physically lock the door.
Yes. Yeah.
Not because I get spoiled.
Right.
But when you stop by a traffic light, you saw what happened to the NYPD guy in the city? Somebody tried to carjack him.
Oh yes. That one was last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to carjack him. Lucky thing he had to blast his way out of there. But if your door is open, they're gonna come in.
Right.
And when they slide in with a gun, you lose it. That's it.
Right.
You're forced to do their bidding.
So you always lock your doors. Always lock your car doors.
Lock the door. Especially when you stop in by all these traffic lights. That's where they pounce on you. At the traffic light.
And showing you in line, because when I was in Trinidad 2 weeks ago, I stopped at this traffic light in Pleasantville, and this snake, he had on a boxers, come up to the car, and I jumped, but the glass was up and the doors was locked, and I was like, damn, he scared me. And I was like, I ain't stopping by no traffic light in the night in Trinidad. I just slow down, watch left, watch right, and I proceed to caution straight home because,
Puerto Rico, they do that in Puerto Rico now. They don't stop at traffic lights because that's where they get robbed and killed.
Yeah.
They never stop at traffic lights in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
So,
it's dangerous.
You gotta point up,
Yeah.
You gotta be smart.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Most cars, people tend to, when they get a flat, stop on the highway and feel that it is necessary
To fix.
to change that tire
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Negative. Not in this day, not in this time. There is a can that you can purchase, fix a flat,
Right.
you shake it, pump it into the tire, and drive. That will hold you for 2 days. You could find a tire shop in 2 days.
Right.
You do not need to be stopping and winding up a car with the tail hanging out on the belt parkway and you trying not to get hit.
Right.
You don't need to do that. Do not fix your cars on no highway.
Right.
Get this fix it flat, put it in your car, it only costs $10, put it in your car and have it there. I actually stopped and gave it to a guy one day.
Oh.
He moved down on the highway, I drove around, come back and give it to him. I said, the guy asked me, what do I owe you? I said, you don't owe me nothing. Help somebody who might need it someday. That's what all I ask you to do.
Right.
Help another person.
Right.
I didn't have to come back here to help you.
Right.
You help somebody else.
Yeah, I and all have that fix a flat stuff. My girlfriend had
Yeah,
told me to
you
buy it
need
years
stuff
ago.
to fix
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt.
And Jason is saying, ladies, stop leaving your pocketbook on the passenger seat.
Right? That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah. I think women tend to just be nonchalant about things like that, you know?
Yeah, they gotta be careful because these people are desperate out there. They're desperate. They don't want to work. They're looking for an easy way out. If they see an opportunity, they're gonna break the glass and come in for it.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, they're gonna break the glass. And stop leaving your children in the car and going into the bodega and leaving the car running.
Yeah.
Please.
You see that every day.
A guy drove off with a child in the car. He didn't know that the child was there until he drove a little bit out, and then he realized the child was there. You know what he did? He stopped and he put the child out on the side of the street.
Wow. Yeah, this is the world.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah. You can't make this thing up, you know.
Right.
Can't make this thing up at all. But I know I pick up a lot of your time, Mr. Hoyte. And we both have to be up early in the morning. But I want to say thank you so much again for your time. And I know my people here, you can, check us back out. And anytime you're willing to come again, Mr. Hoyte, you're welcome to Motivational Monday.
Well, thank you very much.
All right?
Thank you very much. All right.
So
I'm going to saute some shrimps right now.
Okay.
It's going to be on the fryer, you know?
Yes.
I have to get into my French mode. Because the French comes out in me when I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, good. All right, darling. So you have a blessed and wonderful night, okay? See you in the morning, God's willing.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, good night, everybody.
All right. Yes, guys, there you have it. Mr. Hoyte on Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. You can catch me back on YouTube, Phyllis Worrell. Like the page, please. Subscribe the page. Share the page. All right. Also, you can catch me back on here on Facebook. If you miss it, you can go back and share it. Thank you again, everyone who locked on tonight. We're living in revelation times. Things will never get better. They can try what they want. The Bible has to be, fulfilled. Yeah, these are the ends of the times we are living in. Keep the faith. Walk with it as we go. Thanks for the information. Do be blessed, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you, Empress. Thank you, Lyndon. Thank you, Abigail, Dane, Jason, Shawnette, Anthony, Jamal, Showtime, Gail, Afia, Jolene, everybody who's locked on tonight. Thank you for your time. And have a blessed and wonderful and favor week. Guys, last week, Terrian, Love in the House. Last week was my birthday. I had a fun time with my mom. And, we here in the land of the living. Anybody who's celebrating a birthday in February, have a wonderful birthday. Keep the faith. Love in the house. Have a blessed and safe week. Phyllis is out. See you guys next week, God's willing. Peace.